Hey everybody, it's Virgil. It is July the 22nd. How you doing, everybody? Well, Michelle got back from Girl State yesterday. Very nice to have her home. Alderman Keene brought her home right to the driveway. Sounds like it was a good time. It sounds like she became an instant Girl Scout. A lot of rules, a lot of regulations. She also met a lot of nice people. Surprisingly enough, a lot of martial artists, which isn't actually too hard to believe. People in leadership roles at that age probably had some leadership abilities drilled into their heads. It's been a pretty good weekend. Joe and Karen got to go for a nice ride today. They didn't go ride real far, but got out on the bikes and enjoyed the weather. And I tell you what, they needed it. I don't think people realize that Joe, he is home and awake 3 hours a day. Other than that, he's off working or in the car going to and from work. It's kind of a hard life. So when they get a little chance to take it easy, they do. Well, last week I reported that John had a problem with the clutch on the little Honda and fixed it. And he fixed it for a while. He was riding it to work one day. It broke. So he brought it home. We checked it out. Took the side cover off it. The first thing Joe sees is a broken piece of casting and thought, great, Spike's junk. Throw it away. But it turns out it's a little fork-shaped piece, $4.35 piece that had broken when he had tightened the clutch up to adjust it. Broke it. Little cast iron piece. Got a new one coming. Gonna pick it up in the Honda dealer in Aurora. They'll be all set. I'll have it back in the road. In the meantime, John, who left both helmets in Chicago, Mr. Hill went up and picked up the Honda for John, by the way, which was very nice of Mr. Hill to do that for him and bring it back home. Anyway, John left both helmets up in Chicago, then rode back to Chicago today. Got caught in the rain. Serves him right. Maybe he'll figure it out. Anyway, been tracking Sheehan. Sheehan, for those of you who don't know, took off Friday for Alaska. He took off a day later than Sensei Christensen. Met him, rode with him for 2 hours, and apparently Sensei Christensen's motorcycle had difficulties and had to turn back or something. I'm not sure. We got a GPS thing where we're tracking Sheehan, seeing what's going on. And it looks like he's been hanging out around Glacier National Park out in Montana, which Montana's huge. I never realized Montana was that big. It was like if you took Illinois, turned it 90 degrees to the left and stuck it up in the corner of the country up there, just past North Dakota. It's that long. I mean, it's as long as, it's as wide as Illinois is long. He's 1,500 miles away. So hopefully he makes it up to Alaska. If not, he's had a hell of a ride already. Other than that, I can keep an eye on what he's doing with his little GPS thing, which is too cool. Not a whole hell of a lot going on. Cooked out again, Been a normal weekend around here. Pool's up to 75 degrees. I haven't been in it yet. Cats are kind of... I like water, but that's not normal for most cats. So, anyway, that's going to about do it for this week. I'm probably going to be late next week doing this. Get over it. I'll talk to you later. Be excellent to each other.